Hey, I'm Courtney Warren. So many things cloud our ability to make our house feel like home. I'm here to help you draw out your unique style and help you get unstuck in the feeling of home. To do this, I'm giving you practical tips with real life and real budgets. Because the best way to learn is through experience, I'm taking you with me on a journey to build my family home where I'm getting unstuck. No matter where you are in your home journey, there'll be something that resonates with you. One of the things I love about what I get to do with my clients is that I get to help them really discover what their dream is for their home. I'm realizing now as I build my home, I'm the client and the designer, and I'm having a really hard time doing that for myself. I feel like I need to enlist the help of my friends. I have this dream in my head of what I feel like I want my house to be, but I just don't know how to get it out on paper. And so you're like a real artist, and so I felt like you would be perfect at doing this. Okay, are you up for it?
Yes.
Okay. When Joel and I started brainstorming houses, we really couldn't decide what we wanted. And he loved kind of modern farmhouses, and I loved more of a classic look. And so we really couldn't meet in the middle. But one thing that we both love are like Hampton style houses. So what that means to me are like cedar shakes and like a really classic look that's not going to go out of style. Yes. Something that you could pick up from Texas and like plop it down in Nantucket, and it would work so well. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I really love where this is going. The exterior is looking fantastic. And now I want to address the heart of the home, the interior. So to do this, I'm enlisting the help of my childhood friend, Shauna. Okay, so Shauna, I brought you out to this beautiful place full of inspiration, but I know you and I know your personality, and I know you're an Enneagram 6.
And what that means is everything
I'm
you see,
always thinking.
Yes, everything that is beautiful to me, you're thinking about poison ivy, you're thinking about animal droppings, you're thinking about
there
what
could be a bobcat.
That's right,
right over there.
Yes, and you're thinking about what we would do if like natural disaster struck.
Listen,
and we would have to get out.
I am the friend that you want to be out in the woods with.
That's right.
So talk to me about some of the big things going on. You're building a house.
I'm so excited, but I'm also confused. Like I feel like it's such a big deal, and it's what I do for other people all day long. And so then it's like, you know, when you do something a lot and then you do it for yourself, it's kind of different.
It's totally different.
Yeah, so that's kind of weird for me. And you know, with my clients, it's like I want to pull out their dreams. Like, what are their dream spaces? And for me to really have time and like the brain margin to think about that has been kind of hard. So I guess the building is fun. I mean, we haven't really started yet, but I guess I'm more stuck on like, I don't really know what I want it to be.
Okay, so you have me here. So pretend I'm a client. Like, what kinds of things would you ask? And then I will ask you those things.
Okay, so we're kind of reversing the roles here. Okay, so my first question to help them really dream about the space and what they want it to feel like, because it's not just the stuff in it, but it's actually the feeling of home. And so I asked them to talk about a time where they felt at home. And so it could be a time in their past, and tell me about how that felt to live in your home at that time.
We have been friends for, feels like forever.
It feels
since
like
second grade.
Yes.
So I have been a part of a lot of your homes.
Yes.
So when you think back to growing up, or even we were in college together, what things about each of those places, when you got there, did it feel like home to you? Like, what do you think back to? And we're like, yes.
This is so good because this is exactly what I do for them. And you're good. You're doing it for me. Okay, well, I think what I go back to when I think about home is I go back to holidays. I mean, life wasn't perfect when I was a kid. Sometimes there would be some turmoil or stress, but I felt like when we decorated for the holidays that everything was right in the world, you know? So I remember coming downstairs and seeing like a bowl of candy corn, and it's just so random at Halloween having that out. But that really, to me, meant that like, nobody's going anywhere. Like making the people in my home feel special is really important to me. So I think that's kind of pulling out what I want to do and the feeling I want to create in the home. When Joel and I have been able to get away and go on vacation and to go to Colorado even, I just feel like that's where I feel the most peace. It's quiet, kind of like this. It's quiet. I'm so inspired. I feel like
there's nature involved.
There's nature, but I'm not like sleeping outside. I'm enjoying the nature. I'm
from my
I'm
window.
in it, but not of it, of the nature. And it's just beauty. We found this land that really gives me that feeling of just the peace, and it's being away from the city, and it's having some quiet like this where I can actually just still my thoughts and kind of gather up what I'm trying to think in my brain. And so that's another thing. I want to just really embrace the outdoor spaces and make it like a really great gathering place, but also a place where I can retreat to.
So what has been the hardest part of this? I mean, where do you feel like you get stuck?
I have all these dreams for other people and their houses, but I rarely create the time and the margin in my life to dream for myself.
And
that's
you're
really,
dreaming for them.
Yeah, so sometimes the dreams are like, you know, need to be filled back up. And that's why it's so helpful for you to just sit down and talk with me, because it's like I'm starting to think about, what do I want? I can just think of all the college reunions we're gonna have at this house.
Absolutely.
And yes, and the Mexican food we're gonna eat.
This is best husband ever. He is working for free. He's got Shauna's drink. He's got my scarf.
Actually, if you could just hold that, I'm gonna get a drink.
Here, hey, hold that line. I'm really thirsty. So if there was ever a husband that deserved like, a brownie, it would be him.
When we were in college living in an apartment, somebody bought some potatoes, right?
Yes.
Did we put the potatoes under the sink?
So I think I put them under the sink. I just remember that growing up. So I just tried it.
Yeah.
But then,
and there's no judgment for putting the potatoes in the sink. But and then we like 6 months later remembered that they were under the sink because it smelled like it was a dead body under the sink.
yeah, it was at least 6 months. The moral is find a better place to put your potatoes.
Yes.
Talking to Shauna was so helpful. I knew that was just what I needed to get clear on what I wanted to do in my house. Now, I cannot wait to see what Milena has come up with. Hey, how's it going? I'm really excited to see what you came up with. I'm not even looking because I want to be surprised.
I'm excited. There's still like the realistic finishing touches, but I'm hoping that this is what you're looking
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Thank you.
This is exactly what I had in mind. Is it? Yes, like
oh my gosh.
This is the house I want to live in, and you just put it on paper. This is amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
That was amazing. It was so great to see what Milena came up with. It makes me so excited about moving forward with everything. If you like this video, then like it in real life and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Do you get potatoes now?
I don't get potatoes because I don't cook potatoes.
No, potatoes are so good.
They're
you need to
so
cook them.
good. They're my favorite vegetable, and that's why I don't buy them, because
I would just rather buy.
Well, I want somebody else to make my potatoes for me. I want Chick-fil-A to make them in waffle style.
Okay guys, join me next week as I share my biggest design mistakes, and I do not know why, but potatoes keep coming up.